Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Today is Monday, June 9th, and let's go see what adventures we can get into up at the new house. Okay, so first things first, I have a car full of stuff that I have started bringing over from our current house to the new house. And no, we're not moving in just quite yet, but I decided let me just get that stuff out of the way. It wasn't a whole lot of stuff. My son and I brought the stuff over, a lot of it. Well, not a lot of it. We brought everything that we needed to bring from our current house to the new house yesterday, and so this is just what's remaining. It's just a handful of decor items, so I'm gonna start bringing them up into the house right now. About 10 o'clock in the morning. I have the day off today, so I decided to just come up and just do a little bit of this and that. Nothing really planned. So I just wanted to spend some time up here because I haven't been here in so long. So I'm just gonna unlock the sliders. Let's go outside and get some fresh air. It's a beautiful morning. It's very hot, but it's still beautiful. I can hear the birds in the background. And I always enjoy being up here with the peace and tranquility. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the Jeep right now and get the handful of stuff that I brought up with me today. So we're at the other end of the driveway, at the other end of the porch right now. It's so peaceful and quiet up here. This is the current situation of our living room. On Saturday, you guys saw last week's video. We went to the Home Depot and we were able to get some air conditioning units. We have 4 split units here that we're going to be installing upstairs in the main bedroom, 1 in each bedroom down here, and 1 for the living room area. So we just have everything kind of stacked up in here. We also brought the stovetop, the cooktop, up from the other house as well. I wanted to just get everything that we had stored away at the current house, get it all up here, and that is it, once and done. So it's all been moved out from the other house. Everything that we need is now here. The split units are going to be getting installed sometime this week, although we are not quite near the moving in period. The prep work is just as important as all the finishes as well. So split units, stovetop, the bed has been there for a few months now. Finishing touches for the kitchen. We have to still complete the downstairs bathroom and get our water tanks installed, and we'll be on our way. I am definitely feeling hopeful for this year for move in time. I want to be in here for Christmas so bad, but I'm just grateful we've been able to get this far. It's been an absolute journey, and we're nearing out towards the end. So very grateful that we are almost here. So I have a few of my kitchen organization things upstairs. I'm just going to bring them down a bit. I know this is a bit premature, but it is what it is. It keeps my spirits up. So I'm going to walk upstairs with you guys. And I already have one of my little storage jars right here. I have a whole set of them. Let me just take that down. This is what I'm going to be using in the cabinet spaces for storage for dried goods and whatnot here in the pantry. So I just wanted to get a feel for what that is going to look like. These glass jars with the wood lids you can order from Amazon, but I got mine from a little store over in St. Thomas called Cash and Carry, and I was able to get the entire storage collection, and they're really nice and simple. They're airtight glass jars with the wood lids. Let me just bring the rest of them down so I can stack them and show you all what they look like. I have my bag of goodies right here. I'm just gonna open everything up so that you guys can see what we have for our storage options. Okay, so this is what one piece of this storage jars look like. It's a beautiful medium tone wood lid and glass, and I just love the aesthetic of it. I'm gonna take them out of the paper bag so that you can get a better look at it. These are really great for storage for dried goods such as like your rice and your pastas, your edible flours for teas, tea bags, sugar, spices, things like that. So I'm going to show you the variety of shapes and sizes that I have, and then I'll set them up in the pantry just so you can see what it will look like once it's stacked. Okay, these are the storage containers that I have so far. I do have some more packed away somewhere, but this is pretty much what it will look like once we get the pantry styled. Like I said, they can be used for a number of different things, storing dried goods, mostly rices, pastas, all of that good stuff. I have a variety of different sizes, different shapes. These I'm actually going to be using as drinking glasses, and I'm going to get a few more eventually. I love the little puncture hole in the top right here. My husband is going to drill through these, and we're going to, use them with glass straws and use them as drinking glasses. On the taller ones back here, you can see it's almost as tall as my arm. These are going to be used for rice and pasta and all those stuff. We have some bigger, like jar shaped ones that we're going to be using also for our flour, oats, oatmeal, things like that. But I think they're pretty good for kitchen storage because they are egg tight and it doesn't compromise the quality and the longevity of whatever is being stored in them. So I'm going to go ahead and set a few of them in the cabinet so you can see what it'll look like once it's placed in its forever home. And this is what it's gonna pretty much look like once everything is set up in there. I may put them on top of risers or not, I'm not sure yet, but that's like I say, guys, I'm just doing this. It's very premature. We're nowhere near moving in yet, but I just need to find something that'll keep me going, just to make sure the process is still moving forward. It makes me feel good just to have something to do house related. But anyway, that is my plan for the storage cabinets here in the pantry for the kitchen. That's what we have so far. This is every single thing that we have for the new house right in here. I told you guys it's not a whole lot of stuff. It's mostly decor stuff. What we do need to get really before move-in time is essentially the basics. We need 2 beds for downstairs, living room furniture, and a patio set, and that's about it. I'm keeping my word when I say that everything is going to be so simple and so basic, and it's just not a whole lot going on, but it's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be minimal, and it's gonna be cozy. You don't need a whole lot of stuff. So pretty much everything that we need for the house is here, with the addition also of a refrigerator, obviously. But yeah, once everything is done, we're definitely gonna be on a fast track to moving in here for 2025. That is the plan. That is the plan. And that's our front entrance right there. It's kind of a cloudy, hazy day today. I don't mind it at all. Just listen to that. School's out and I can hear some of the kids in the distance laughing and playing. Summer is definitely here. This is a constant breeze. This is one of the reasons why I love it up here so much. This is where our water system is gonna go. Right here we have our tank and water heater. I have a nice papaya tree right here. I can't wait for it to bear. That's a neighbor right next door. And this is the view from my primary bedroom patio. Outside, Wow, is that a container house up there? I've been researching and looking at that stuff. It does look like a container house, but where is that? Well, let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can see. Yeah, there it is. I'm trying to figure out that road. Wow, that is really nice. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. The image is going to get blurred, but I'm going to see if I can get a little bit closer. It is a container house. It's really nice though. They've got it custom. Anyway, I even forgot what the heck I was saying. I don't know. I don't know. We really have some steep driveways here in this neighborhood. I'm always uncomfortable driving up into my own driveway, and I was just looking at this truck coming out of that driveway. It's so steep and it's scary, especially if it's wet and rainy. Okay, so let me go back inside, pull back a bit. So I think I'm done with upstairs for now. This is the color palette that I'm going for. Really natural, earthy. I am actually thinking, since these bedrooms are on the smaller side, I wonder if we can possibly do like a closet system right from the door, the same width, and come down to as far as like right before the light switch ends and make it like a little pocket closet. I'm not sure because I do want to fit a queen size bed in each one of these rooms, because when you look at it, you're really only in here to sleep. So it might be a little tight with the walk around space, but I think it's totally doable. I'm gonna ask him. I think it might be able to work. I don't know as far as where the glass door Do you want to have a closet space? I don't think so. I don't know. But you can also use the other side of the glass door. I don't know. We'll see. The room space is very small. But can you imagine? Good morning. Waking up to this every single day. Talk about having a great day, a great start to your day. This is it. This is it. Love it. Let's go take a peek outside. We're going to use the other side of the door. So I just love it. You step out and you are just hit by the sounds of nature and the cool breeze flowing on your skin. I'm sounding really poetic, but this is the feel. This is the vibe that I get every time I come up here. I love it. Oh, let me share with you also. These two long benches, they're teak wood. I'm going to set them either along the rails right here so we can have, like, I don't know, when we're outside eating, I'm gonna have those tables that you can fold away because I don't want anything permanently out here. And we're gonna use those two benches right there for dining out here, or I am going to have them sitting side by side right out here. You know what? Let me set them up really quick just to see. You can tell I have a lot of time on my hands, huh? I'm just getting inspiration from myself. Is there a whole lot of stuff sitting on top of them? Yes, there is. So, do I want to actually move all this stuff? Nah, it's too much work, but you get what I'm saying. I love this end of the porch more than I love the other end. And for those of you who are new to our channel, welcome. Welcome to the Severino Family Vlogs. And on this channel, we are all about home decor, lifestyle, and as of lately, new construction. If I haven't mentioned before, or if some of you are curious as to the measurements of the deck space, it is 33 feet long and 10 feet wide on that far end. And this portion, I believe, is 28 feet by 10. So we do have a full wraparound porch from the walkway all the way around, from end to end of the house. A lot of deck space. Love it. I'm just jumping all over the place with today's video. So like I said, this video, it's not a specific thing. I'm just gathering my thoughts, getting ideas, getting a feel for what I want to do, spaces that I want to get situated. And so that's what today's video is all about. I think I am going to wrap it up right now. Let me just double check, make sure all of our doors are locked because it is very, very hot in here. I cannot wait for the units to be installed. So they're sitting all right there. That's our stovetop right there. There's my name on it. In the background, that is our primary bedroom bed frame, and the rest of the boxes here and over here are our split units. So let me start shutting things down, off, and same for the living room. I'm gonna shut that off, and let me see, lock this door. Double check, it's locked. Other side is locked. Make sure this is locked and that is locked also. Now we are going to walk around to the other bedroom and lock up that door as well. double check. It is locked. Did I lock this one? Not yet. Double check. Locked. And we're gonna go ahead and turn off the lights over here as well. So let's go shut those off and off. And we're gonna be getting out of here. Just have to turn these lights off in the kitchen. Off. And this one over here. Shut that off. Everything's off. The lights outside are off. Let me make sure that the lights for the deck out here are off as well. I forget, or I got distracted on that. Oh, it is still on. Good thing I came back around to see. Still on. I can't even remember which switch is for what, but let me go back around and see if I can figure out the switches. If not, then I will just turn it off at the breaker. Now I have to walk all the way back around to go inside. Actually, let me just do one once over of the doors to make sure they are all locked. We're going to be getting security cameras installed as well pretty soon. Locked. All right, let's walk back around and figure out that light situation. This is a lot of walking, but I'm getting my steps in today for sure. All right, that's not it. Oh, I know which switch I missed. That little guy right there in the middle. Let's see, I can see it from out there. Let me see if I hit that switch. There it is. I did it. It's off. Now, I'm gonna shut everything off. I don't really talk much about this bathroom because we do have some work in here to do, but it's not a whole lot, just to clear all of this stuff. See, we've got the floor and the shower already laid and tiled. Yeah, so I just have to figure out what my theme is for this bathroom. We have to move all of this stuff out. This is going to be my son's bathroom and the first floor bathroom. Anyway, guys, I really have to keep going. Not keep going, get going. I want to enjoy the rest of the day off, of my day off at home. So I'm going to catch up with you guys in the next vlog. More updates coming. And remember about that project I told you guys that we were working on. We're going to be starting that over the weekend, and I get to share with you what we're doing. I'm so very, very excited about it. So, oh, let me give you guys a peek of what the fabric looks like for my bed, for my bedroom upstairs. Let me see. That's what it looks like. Very natural tone fabric. I really do have bad allergies, so I want to keep as much organic fabrics as I can to hold my allergies down. I don't know how we're going to get this big, massive bed upstairs, but I don't know. We'll see. That thing is heavy. Definitely cannot be lifted with just my son and my husband, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, it's time to go. We'll catch up in the next video. So until then, take care, stay safe, be well, and always remember, if there's anything in this world that you can be, always be kind. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.